Hi, everybody. Mr. Burns here. We're going to get into our first unit on bioethics, which is the question of values. Now, if you remember from before we were asked to stay home from school, this is exactly the topic we were working on. So we are going to see a little bit of information that looks similar to what we were talking about before we went off to do the social distancing that we're doing right now. There's a word of warning I'd like to point out before we get started. Many of the topics in this whole class, and particularly in this first unit, have to do with making decisions about what to do for and with people in situations where not everybody has equal access to all the resources, where we have to make a decision. Should we or should we not do this thing? And bioethicists try to simulate and make those decisions before real problems arise, because it's often really difficult to answer those questions in the emotional moment when a problem is happening. Enter COVID-19. What a unique time to be thinking about and teaching the course of bioethics, but it's also kind of an intense time because in this unit, for instance, we're going to be thinking about who should get vaccines in a situation where not everybody can have vaccines. And if you don't get one, it might mean that you die. Now, we're not in that situation with COVID-19, but we are in a situation where we're concerned with who gets access to respirators if they get really sick. And so there's some mixing, more than there usually is in this class, between what's happening in real life to all of us and what bioethicists spend time thinking about. So it can both make the course feel more important, but I am also concerned about you. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by thinking about this course in addition to what's going on in the world as a whole. So when you're feeling those feelings, acknowledge them. Let me know if you have questions or concerns, or you want to know, is this about, this, or what are we doing? Talk to me, reach out to me for those, if you have those concerns. So let's talk about the first unit. The first unit's going to be on values. You should be on this overview sheet if you're watching this video. And it's going to go like this. You're going to first be doing an activity to help you identify some of your values. Many of you already did this if you were in class that first couple of weeks. And then you're going to make a discussion post. You'll need to submit that before you can move on to the background notes. And then you're going to have, you'll open a tab with some background notes on values and bioethics. This is more resource material for you. So read through it, seriously read through it, but you're going to reference this throughout the course. You're going to go back to this a lot, even through the activities in the rest of this unit. Now, then we're doing a case study. And this is the part where it might feel a little weird because in the case study, there's limited resources and some people don't get what they need. You're going to have to make a choice, a life or death choice about who gets resources. And you'll complete that and make a submission. And then you'll have two discussion posts, one where you'll post your initial thoughts to a group discussion post, and then you'll wait a few days till everybody's posted, and then you're going to do a response to the other people in your group's discussion. You don't have to be online at the same time, but you'll be responding to each other's. And then there's a summative assessment at the end to see how well you understand the concept of values. The main page for this is going to be your values and bioethics background notes, and really you should be going back and forth to that frequently. Let me know if you have questions. Good luck.